Good morning, Logan.
Good morning, Logan.
Good morning,
Good morning, Cole. I'm Catherine.
Good morning, Logan. On my right is Cameron.
And on my left is EJ.
Happy Tuesday, August 22nd, 2023. The first Logan
Good morning, Logan. I'm Adam Sandler.
And I'm Adam Sandler. Happy Tuesday, October 10th, 2023.
We hope you enjoyed your day off yesterday. We want to recognize that it was Indigenous Peoples Day, and we would like to do a land acknowledgement to express our gratitude for being able to live on Ohlone land.
Land acknowledgements have become somewhat performative in recent years, especially considering today is Adam Sandler Day, probably the opposite sentiment of a land acknowledgement.
However, it is important to remember that we live on stolen land. We give thanks today and every day to the Chochenyo-speaking Ohlone people of this region, and we recognize that we occupy their unceded lands.
Logan Life is committed to bringing light to the injustices people are facing in the world to this day, and hope that we as a Logan community can work towards awareness of the historically marginalized people around us.
This morning, we have an announcement about Global Glimpse, weather, sports, and words of wisdom.
But first, the Pledge of Allegiance.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Now for the daily announcements. Attention seniors, the class of 2024 will be taking their final group panoramic picture together tomorrow at the Logan football field. Seniors will report to their classes first and then go to the field by 1:30 p.m. Check your email for details on how you could pre-order your panoramic picture today.
Hello Logan, from October 10th to October 20th, the Giving Club is hosting a school supplies drive. Supplies must either be lightly used or brand new. Sharp objects must be in the original packaging only. This consists of scissors, sharpeners, and staplers. Damaged supplies will not be accepted. Writing and coloring utensils must be packaged. Ziplocs will be accepted as packaging. No electronics. Drop-off locations are room 68, 208, 412, 501, library, main office, admin office, and admin office in the 300s.
If you're going out for the following winter sports, boys and girls basketball, boys and girls soccer, and wrestling, you must register on Arbiter and upload all pages of a current valid physical in order to trial for practice. The season begins on Monday, October 30.
Attention all hoopers, Open Gym will take place this Wednesday in the Alrod Gym from 2 to 4 p.m. See you there. That's it for the daily announcements.
Next, we have an announcement from Alba and Oswaldo about Global Glimpse.
Good morning, Logan. I'm Alba.
And I'm Oswaldo, and this is an important message for all juniors, so listen up.
Hey, juniors. Want to have the opportunity to travel abroad and discover the depths of Latin America?
Well, you're in luck because the Global Glimpse program offers a 14 educational trip to expand your leadership skills as well as having the chance to interact with the local community.
We took part in this program a few months ago and were fortunate enough to enjoy the beauty of Costa Rica. And I can speak for both of us when I say that this trip was an incredible experience. So we encourage you to take that leap of faith and consider applying.
If you're interested, we'll be hosting a table today in Cold Court during both lunches, where you can get more information.
Also, make sure to keep an eye out for flyers and posters around the school, or feel free to scan this QR code right now.
Thank you for listening, and we hope to see you at lunch.
Thank you, Alba and Oswaldo, for that information about that exciting opportunity.
Yeah, I always wanted to travel abroad.
Dude, you're literally from abroad.
Well, weather here is much nicer than the UK.
Up next, we have Julian and John Paul for this week's weather.
Good morning, Logan. It's John Paul.
And Julian with this week's weather.
How was the heat from last week?
Dude, it was dreadful. What's the weather looking like this week?
It sure will. Expect highs from the high 60s to high 70s. Also, lows will be from the high 50s to low 60s.
Man, I hate the heat. Thank God it's going to be cooler this week. Be sure to dress warm.
That is all for this week's weather.
Shout out to Fernando.
Back to Reese and Ethan.
Thank you, Julian and John Paul, for this week's weather.
At least I'm dressed for the weather today.
What do you mean? Freezing. Can we please turn up the heat in here? It's starting to look like the set of Frozen 3.
Well, Julian and Tristan can get your blood pumping with all the exciting sports this week.
What's good, Colts? I'm Julian.
And I'm Tristan. Yo, Julian, what are you wearing today?
I'm dressed up as Adam Sandler. Like, who came up with today's theme?
Yeah, it's low-key buns. Anyways, moving on to sports. Our football team dominated San Angelo last Friday with a 28-0 win. This Friday, they face up against Castro Valley in our homecoming game. Make sure you guys show up in our school colors.
I hope our football team wins our HOCO game, but I'm certain this is the year they'll win. Congrats to our volleyball team for being ranked number 10 in NorCal. Looking forward to them playing at American today to add to their winning streak.
Also playing today is a girls tennis team who are against Mission San Jose here at Logan at 3:45.
For Wednesday, we have our water polo team playing Newark at home, along with the cross-country team traveling to MSJ for their third meet.
On Thursday, girls tennis has another home game against Kenny, also at 3:45.
In addition, girls volleyball wanted to announce that this Thursday will be their homecoming game versus Moreau at home. Make sure to wear pink to support breast cancer awareness.
For sure. We have to both HOCO games?
Definitely. Shout out to our setters, Chris and Matthew Renzo Ranillo.
Shout out to Jensen Avery Yabbit. Back to our anchors.
Thank you, Julian and Tristan, for yet another detailed sports report.
Up next, we have Zaina with this week's Words of Wisdom.
Good morning, Logan. I'm Zaina. For this week's Words of Wisdom, rather than me analyzing a quote from the internet, I went around the school and found a mural with an anonymous quote. It says, "We may all live under the same sky, but we do not all reach for the same stars." Although we are all living in the same world, we all have our own unique passions and aspirations. It is crucial to respect everyone for their individuality and recognize that our differences in passions can contribute to this world being a richer and more fascinating place. Remember this. Shout out to Zinat and Zora. Back to you guys.
Thank you, Zaina, for that reminder that we were all unique.
Yeah, we shouldn't be comparing ourselves to others all the time.
That's it for Logan Live this Tuesday, October 10th, 2023.
Please continue to tune in at the start of second period. You can also watch previous shows by visiting Logan TV on YouTube or checking the Logan website.
Shout out to Kayla and Essence from Mr. Lamb's second period.
Shout out to Senora Milhas the GOAT.
Have a trusty Tuesday.
Or not. The choice is yours. I don't know what trusty means.